Well, let me do two movies here. Since I'm doing my reviews for the Fast and Furious movies in honor of Fast 9, here's my review for Fury 7. Fury 7 is probably one of the best in the franchise, in my opinion, but I would say this right now, it's probably one of the saddest out of the franchise. Now, Fear 7 was, of course, directed by James Wan, who, of course, gave us Aquaman, the Conjuring movies, and all. And, of course, a major reason why Fear 7 is pretty sad because this ended up becoming Paul Walker's last film in the franchise since his timely passing. Now, this movie, of course, got delayed a couple times because they had to, shoot, find a way to shoot around his passing. And man, this movie is so good. Not because of it was Walker's last foray in the franchise, but Jason Statham, by the way, as Deckard Shaw was awesome. Of course, in the ending, in the part 6, Deckard Shaw ended up killing Han as we thought. But of course, Dominic Toretto, Brian, and them all decide to take down Deckard Shaw to avenge to avenge the death of Han. And Jason Statham is so great in this point. I mean, of course, the fight scenes between Jason Statham and Dwayne Johnson, hands down, awesome. Dwayne Johnson, of course, reprised his role as as Hobbs, and yeah, Dwayne Johnson was really cool in this. Definitely a really fun one. Of course, you had Tyrese Gibson coming back, Jordan Brewster, Chris Ludacris Bridges, Michelle Rodriguez, Djimon Hounsou was even in this. You even had Ronda Rousey. Her and Ronda Rousey is not a good actress. I'll put it that way. But the fight scene between her and Michelle Rodriguez was pretty cool. I can't really remember which fight I actually enjoyed the most. The one between Michelle Rodriguez and Jay Carano, or Michelle Rodriguez and Ronda Rousey. Of course, you had the introduction of Nala Emanuel as Ramsey, who's like this British computer hacker. Nala Emanuel, of course, she is best known for Game of Thrones fame. She's pretty good in this. You, of course, had Lucas Black from Tokyo Drift fame pop up. Luke Evans does reprise his role as Owen Shaw for a couple of a couple of seconds. You even had rapper Iggy Azalea who made a quick guest spot. Alisa Paskey, who by the way is the wife of Chris Hemsworth, she was also in this. Kurt Russell played Mr. Nobody. I mean, this movie is definitely hands down a really fun one. Great action. Definitely, one of the best out of the franchise in my opinion. It does has an 82% on Rotten Tomatoes, so I believe it's the highest rating out of the other Fast and Furious franchise. Of course, it does feature the song of "See You Again," which, by the way, all due respect, I believe the song from Sam Smith's song from Spectre won that year. All due respect to that song right there. I think "See You Again." It was not even nominated for the Oscars that year. I think it should have not only been nominated but won that year. It was one of the best songs from a film. I mean, yeah, of course it was sang by Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth. I mean, and of course the ending will leave you to tears, where of course you see Dominic Toretto and Brian, or driving by each other. That scene will leave you to tears. The scene where they're all looking at Brian, with his kid and wife and all, that will leave you to tears. I mean, yeah, this movie's. Whoever knew that you could actually cry during a Fast and Furious film, but I'm not gonna lie, I sort of might have choked up a little bit here. But it's that aside, it's still a really good one. I'm curious to see, of course, if you guys don't know, at the Brian, decided to actually sell with his wife and kids, so that's how they actually ended things off with Brian. So, yeah, I mean, this is definitely, you're definitely gonna need some tissues while you're watching this one, because it's a really tearful, one of the most tearful ones out of the franchise. So, And of course, it made a bundle. It made, hear this, Fury 7 made 1.516 billion at the box office. Probably the highest grossing out of the Fast and Furious franchise, by the way. So, yeah, I mean, if you guys haven't seen Fury 7, I believe you can find it on Hulu, if I'm not mistaken. You can probably find it on some other streaming sites. Let me leave you guys. What are your thoughts? What were your thoughts on Fear 7? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. This is Simmer signing out.